All right, guys, I'm back. Oh God, that's filthy. That's better. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Project Pepe. I'm taking you with me on my GoPro today because, unfortunately, my main camera is on loan to a good friend of mine. He broke his toy, so he has to borrow mine. So we're gonna do this Hoonigan style, do a little bit of self-film, but we're still working on the car, we're still getting stuff done. So let me show you the progress I've made since the end of the last video, and let me turn you around here. So we've got the dash pretty much back in, missing the glove box door and the ashtray. We do have our radio wiring here, so I do have a radio, I just haven't gotten to that part yet, and I've just run all the wires for where the speakers will go in the front and in the back. So got everything for that. Just been kind of working here on getting a few of the details of the car wrapped up. Today's project, what we're going to work on, ooh, that's awfully dark, get a little light down there. Today's project, what we're going to work on is getting the brake assembly back together. Now this isn't a traditional brake assembly, it actually is what they call the mushroom, and it's kind of a unique feature in these cars. This is actually the brake pedal. So I'll kind of show that to you guys here. That's actually the entire brake pedal, the entirety of it. You push on that little button and that's how you stop the car. There's not much movement. There's maybe just a little bit, I'd say maybe 1/8 of an inch of movement when you press your foot on the pedal. So it's a little bit of a different feel. And the first time I did it, I about put myself through the windshield because you stomp on the brakes pretty heavily. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of set this camera up here and get you guys watching what's going on. We're back. Took it on a small test drive, went down to the service station, put some fuel in it, just get it topped off, and unfortunately on the way back it did overheat. So we're gonna have to go ahead and pull the radiator. I do believe it's clogged. The car's been sitting a long time, so we're just running into all these problems of a sedentary car. So step one, get the radiator out of there somehow. So all that work we just did with the under bracing and everything else is gonna have to get undone to get that radiator out. I think you gotta pull a battery, pull a bunch of the shrouds. It'll be a good time though. I do need to replace the belts. As you can see, it came with 2 slightly different size belts. That's always the way to go when you're doing dual belt setup, is to use different sizes. No, it's not at all. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Pull a radiator, get it sent out to the service shop since these really aren't readily available, at least in the United States. Looks like they're in Europe, but they're probably rebuilt cores anyway, so might as well just rebuild it here. I can control it and can choose who I want to rebuild it, and if it goes bad, I don't have to ship it back to Europe in order to get it repaired. So gonna start pulling it apart. Again, I'll take you with me, see what we can't do, and I'm just gonna set you right here on my Miata. And yeah, let's see if we can't get this thing taken apart today. that's pretty much it for this teardown. We've got the radiator out of the car. We're going to take it over to get recored. We're also going to take the heater core over to the radiator shop because they should be able to fix that as well. Hopefully they can get new cores for those. Pretty old French stuff, but it's all kind of the same, so they should be able to do it, or at least recore it to something that's more modern and a little bit more efficient. So there'll be more on that next time. In the meantime, I'm gonna go finish getting cleaned up from this mess, and we'll see you in the next video.